Alright, digging on in for combat. Got everybody added. Let me go ahead and roll for
I
my
rolled
dudes.
pretty well, considering.
Okay. Well, first thing then is Irish Dread is first.
I cast a shield on myself, and then I move in um, to the building. To being here, would that give me like ample vision of what's going on in the hall?
Yeah, no, you can see all this. And basically at the end of the hall, there's two weapons carts filled with weapons, hitched with a horse, ready to go. And the orcs who are driving them got off to come investigate the body, which you see Roland is currently holding up and trying to mup it. But it didn't work too well.
He has a hand up his ass.
Oh yeah. I was going to roll into here so you don't speak orc. How the hell did you think this plan was going to work?
I do speak
And-
orc. It's just didn't do very well.
Yeah, well.
All right. So real quick combat tutorial for you guys. Enemies with like a green little aura around them. If you like, hover over them, they'll say minion enemy. Those guys, they're not that strong. Like they'll be like definitely below you for as far as what they can do, but they can still be a threat. And then the next step is like the guys with the red aura around them. If you highlight them, they'll say elite enemies. They're usually a little bit stronger than a player character, so they'll probably take two people to kind of team up on. Otherwise one person might hold them off for a little bit, but it'll be really dangerous. So, and then there's one more above them, which is a master level enemy, and those guys they can take on the whole party.
Yeah, seems like hopefully there's one here.
Doesn't look like it.
So yeah, there's just regular guys. I just wanted you guys to know how like combat kind of works out, and you can see all their abilities. That I've listed here. That's pretty much how they work. So.
Okay.
All right. So Rooks Kaga says to all of you as you bust in.
Police!
Police, help! No.
ATF!
Everyone out! Everyone out! Take the weapons and flee. I'll hold them off as long as I can. So after that, he lifts up his heavy hobgobber and fires at Vesta. You didn't come in the door yet, so...
Oh, I said I kicked in the door.
Okay. Right, that's what signaled everybody. So he does fire at you. Did you change your AC to regard your spells?
Oh, wait. Okay, so let me change that real quick. So right now my AC would be...
Because you'd have your +2 from the necklace, and then...
Okay, I have 26 right now.
Okay.
And another +2 from my spell.
Okay, so the hobgobber fires at you with a heavy ka-chunk. That's going to be a 29.
29?
Yes,
okay, that
sir.
hits.
Okay, so he smacks you for... that'll be 14 points.
Okay.
And you are now on fire until you make a 14 reflex save on your turn as a move.
You said 14 damage, right?
That's correct, 14.
Okay, so I'll be down to 66.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he then moves. Towards
What's that? So that's 8 turns?
8 turns?
Did other D10? Oh, that's... Never mind, I'm done. How many rounds do you say I was on fire?
You're on fire until you can put yourself out. You have to pass a 14 reflex save as a move action on your turn to put yourself out. Otherwise, you'll just keep burning.
Well, I have fire resist, so I'll be fine for now.
Okay. So yeah, he just lowers the hobgobber into one hand because he has to reload it and rushes forward. He's done. All right, Orc Marauder. Oh,
Who goes first, the player or the minion?
Totally you. You're more important to the story. It's always by story importance. So let me switch you. I didn't see you were both 15. There you go.
I have a question.
Yes.
Would drench, the cantrip drench, would actually would it put out Vesta?
Absolutely.
Okay. Well then, seeing how Vesta is currently on fire, my character will move closer, like to the side of the door, and cast drench on her.
Okay. So a big gout of water just puts him out, puts her out. So that's your standard action there. You have a move left, right? Or did you
I
move up?
move. I moved like close by the door. I'm like next to the door now,
Got it.
kind of peeking through it.
Okay. Yeah, you see the forge room in the middle with a whole bunch of molten metal. Looks dangerous if someone were to fall inside of it. All right. The orc marauders begin to withdraw. To the weapons crates! Protect them! He goes around. Stands at the door to kind of bottleneck. And that's their turn. All right, Vesta.
Alright, I'm gonna charge this asshole right in front of me. Power attack.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, so that would be oh, that'd be higher than that. Because of blast.
You get a 25 then. It's just +1.
Okay. Yeah.
Have you taken out your negative for power attack?
Yes, because I'm charging. It's 7 normally. And then I have a +2 for charging. And then a +1 for blast.
Sounds good. You smack him dead on with your weapon. Your bastard sword hits him.
Okay, let's roll some damage here. Okay, that's plus another 6 damage.
Plus another 6?
Yes, because that's just my normal non-power attack.
Oh,
So
okay.
that'd be 22 damage.
Okay. So where's the extra 6 damage coming from? I'm sorry. I just want to make sure my math is
From
right.
power attack.
Well, power attack would give you a +4.
On
Oh,
two
yeah, so it's 1.5.
Two-handed only counts as the strength bonus, though, not the whole damage bonus, I thought.
It says on power attack that it also increases the damage if you're
Oh,
two-handing it.
okay, cool. No, we're good then. So 22?
Yes.
The frightening blow shatters all the morale out of Ruxkaga.
Just slash him across his chest. And
So
her eyes are
yeah,
almost
you cut
glowing.
deep into his clavicle, shattering that bone. His crossbow arm is now worthless. He looks up at you, completely frightened. Who are you?
She'll just smirk and her eyes just flash a bit with holy energy. Swift action, lay on hands. As well, if that's alright.
That's fine. Yeah.
Okay. That's 5 because I have a +1 on it. So, yay.
Okay. Roland.
All right.
Oh, wait, I need to have Montgomery go. If that's alright.
Oh, okay, you're not riding him. You got off of him.
Yeah, no. I got off to kick in the door and he has 40 movement, so he should be able to charge at the one guy. Yeah, he has 40 movement.
Okay, go ahead.
So I'm guessing he just can discharge like that.
Yeah. So he will take some damage by running across the forge.
Can he jump over that with an acrobatics or?
He can. It's a
Okay.
smaller room, so he'll take a -5. Because it's kind of small for like a large creature to be running around.
You know, I'm not gonna try that because he already has a -5 from his armor and size.
Okay.
So I guess he'll just take the damage, which is what do you say, 2d6?
1, 2. So he takes 9.
Okay. That's
Burning his
fine.
paws.
All right, and
Okay,
he's
so-
going to do a full. He's going to pounce. So he
Real
gets a
quick
full
though,
round.
your cat does provoke an attack of opportunity from the orc marauder because he has a 10-foot chain.
Okay.
All right. That's a miss. Go ahead. Proceed. Proceed.
Okay,
Chain
so
whips wildly past his head, and the cat's gonna maul his ass.
oh yeah, you're like it's gonna go about as well as you can expect from a cougar the size of a horse attacking someone. This is probably terrifying from his perspective. That's the first one, second one, third one.
Okay, so he has a 19 AC.
So I meet it with that second attack.
Okay, so yeah, first and second attack hit, looks like.
Okay, so I'm just rolling them both at the same time.
Roll them separate,
Oh, okay. I was just gonna do
please.
2d8 plus 10.
Okay, well, I mean, that's fine. In the future, just roll them separate, though.
Okay, 1d8 plus 10. And both roll the same thing.
You gore him. So the first swipe takes off his head, the second swipe spills his guts on the floor. His
Well,
two
the first one
arms.
was a bite.
Okay, so yeah, he just takes his head clean off with a bite. Done.
Fuck that guy, man.
Damn.
Alright, Roland, go for it.
Alright, so I'm not gonna provoke moving around this guy like this, right?
No, he only has a 5-foot reach, so you're good.
Alright, then I'll move over there and poke with a rapier.
Poke.
Okay, so that's a 24 versus his AC. Yeah, you way get him.
Alright. That's 10 damage.
Okay. So he's caught by surprise. You just execute him.
Oh, alright then.
Because they don't even have any initiative. They were totally surprised. Because you were muppeting him and they're like, what?
Like, what the fuck?
What the fuck is going on here? What? That's
Hashtag
crazy. What?
Alright then.
Anything else, Roland?
I don't think I have anything else I can do.
Okay.
So as a move and action.
Alright, so at this point, the other orc warrior does see you. He's not surprised. So, Zarkyle.
I'm going to double move too far back to be effective this round. So that's one move of 40. Hi.
Orc warrior goes, what? It's like you suddenly zoom up into his face. Ah!
Orc, 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 orc. Let's see you.
Alright, so you hustle up there.
Yep, that's all I can do.
Okay.
It's a double move.
All right. So the orc warrior here, seeing his friend get mauled through here, and Ruxkaga almost get cut in half, and is like, begging for his life, pretty much, just lays down and starts begging to his life for Sarkyle. But it's an Orcish. I don't know if you understand Orcish.
I don't.
I know Orcish.
I do.
I do.
All right. So for those who do understand, he says, "Please, my life to you, I will, serve, and I will give to you much blood. You but ask of it, but spare my life."
That's this guy, right?
Yeah.
As he's speaking, Zarkyle's just tilting his head at him like, I don't understand the word you're
All you hear is,
Eat your Wheaties.
"Eat your wheat, eat your
Eat it,
cereal."
Joes. Eat it, Joes. Eat it, Joes.
This orc marauder, being outnumbered and seeing this warrior surrender, starts surrendering as well, saying similar shit. The battle is effectively won.
Oh, wow.
Including for the boss man.
Yeah, you terrified him. You did almost over half of his health with one hit. So yeah, he's
He made a wise choice today, friend. And she's gonna kick his saber out of his hand. Just push him over and press her hoof onto his wound.
He speaks common. "What do you marauders wish? We only want freedom and food. We were starving. We didn't have any choice."
You could have come to us.
We have. We've tried. Every time it ends with our own annihilation. We had to take what was ours.
And now you all will die. I promise you that.
Looks God
But
just
but
stares
first,
dead ahead.
tell me, do you know anything about
Hmm.
the village? What was it called again? Shit.
Blood Downs?
Yes, Blood and Downs.
So he thinks to himself for a minute. No, I don't know anything.
Hmm.
I didn't come from there. I'm leading these orcs.
Shame. She just drives the bastard's right through his face.
Okay, you kill him.
So is this like free action combat's over? Like we're out of combat?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you guys can have group discussion now and do what you want with the survivors. And
I'm guessing the orcs would be rounded up,
yeah, you can
like
round
in
them.
one spot.
Yeah, you can round them up, move them wherever you want.
I'll be taking that hobgobber.
So you just killed Ruxkaga, right? You just drove. You just decided to execute
Yeah.
him in one hit.
Yes.
Okay. No one stops
Yeah.
him. No one says anything.
Uh,
Okay with this?
No, I'm way over here.
Okay.
I didn't see it.
I'm
And
just looking.
he did. I already asked him what we what we thought he might know. He didn't know
Oh.
it, so he has
Yeah.
answered to us.
Well, we could have been lying.
Yeah, foresight though.
Okay, so he is slain. Yeah.
My pig pops into existence at that point. It's like
Okay.
flying by me.
So what equipment does he have?
He has a full suit of plate mail, the heavy hobgobber, and the saber. Some, food and water. Nothing fancy.
I'll take the hobgobber, I guess, since that was a pretty nasty weapon.
So yeah, the hobgobber is pretty much a heavy crossbow. And it just inflicts that burning effect.
Okay, so it's a D10 plus 6 damage.
Correct. Yeah, D10 plus 6.
Was the plus 16 from his stuff, or did it have a plus 2 attack on it?
So that plus 16, that's the accuracy in the beginning. So there's no bonus damage. It's a D10 plus 6 for the fire
No, I
damage.
meant like for attack. Does it have any bonuses to accuracy or
No,
something?
no, nothing.
Okay. So it'll just be a plus 7 for me.
A what?
It'll just be a plus 7 to attack. 'Cause that's
Yeah,
my
it would just
ranged
use your
bonus.
ranged attack. So there you go.
Yeah, there's a bit of a.
How many shots does it have actually?
Well, he has a quiver of, we'll just say 13 shots on him.
Zarkyle looks to Roland and says, I'll grant you the other two. I'm sure there are more in this village. He points, though, and says, this one, however, I'm going to make an example of.
Sounds good to me.
I mean,
Unless they know what happens when you try to attack the coalition.
The Zarkyle goes to his delightful, wondrous work.
The orc looks at you and whimpers.
The
Oh,
other two they have to watch.
that's not enough to save you. And just begins cutting and slicing and
Exactly.
breaking and humming happily to himself. As I'm sure the orc screams and begs and eventually dies.
You make a sickly display. The other orcs are puking their guts out.
Sorry, I'm back.
So, Pigs, you find just the items he has on him, like the scorpion chain, the bladed gauntlet.
What armor does he have? Just chain?
He has chainmail, yeah.
Okay.
When he finishes, he just wipes the orc blood off of his hands, going,
Orc.
stench, I'm going back outside.
Well, at the very least, I can take their armor to sell. If no one else wants it, of course.
And this one is extremely dead.
Yeah,
in a
she'll
horrific manner.
take the chainmail from the 2 Marauders, but that's about it.
'Cause,
She'll take the chainmail from the 2 Marauders, but that's about it. 'Cause, she'll take the chainmail from the 2 Marauders, but that's about it. 'Cause, she'll take the chainmail from the 2 Marauders, but that's about it. 'Cause, she'll take the chainmail from the 2 Marauders, but that's about it. 'Cause, she'll take the chainmail from the 2 Marauders, but that's about it. 'Cause, she'll take the chainmail from the 2 Marauders, but that's about it. 'Cause, she'll take the chainmail from the 2 Marauders, but that's about it. 'Cause, she'll take the chainmail from the 2 Marauders, but that's about it. 'Cause, she'll take the chainmail from the 2 Marauders, but that's about it. 'Cause, she'll take the chainmail from the 2 Marauders, but that's about it. 'Cause, she'll take the chainmail from the 2 Marauders, but that's about it. 'C
Actually, Zarkha will come back inside. I have another thought as well.
Oh,
Well, this not for you. He looks at Roland and says, "Do we really have the means or the patience to transport these? We're already on a mission. This is already a sidetrack. They're not going to go back on their own, and I really don't feel like dragging them along with us."
Fine point. Oh, what do you want to do?
execution. They are guilty of their crimes.
The
Throw one
orcs,
in
the orcs
forge.
start begging for their lives intensely as they feel like something is going to happen that's bad.
I'll pick up my hand crossbow and
Wait, no,
right.
no, 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 no,
Oh,
no, no,
no,
no, no,
no.
no, no, no. That is too easy. That is too kind. Throw him in the forge.
She's gonna lean down and just say in Orcish,
I'll tell the orcs they need to go over into
"How many
this
have
room
you
here.
killed today?"
Hey, Cora, you might want to say that one out loud, man, because it sounds like.
Oh yeah. Irish will draw a was it obsidian or it was a I
It's a
forget
it's
the
a lead
exact.
it's a lead kukri.
Yeah, lead kukri and slowly drag it across one of the orcs' necks, as if testing something.
The orc goes instantly pale, as if the life is snatched out of him so fast, and you are now flush with your own blood, as if you feel extremely alive right now, like just
Do
the
I t-
purest injection of dopamine and adrenaline running through your system.
I just give like a sidelong look at that and then go back to just
Iris,
one marauder.
You
Iris.
permanently gain 5 hit points.
Holy shit! Really? That's fucking amazing. All right. Yeah, Iris, amused by the reaction, does the same to the other orc. This time burying it into his chest.
Excuse me, I'm in the middle of something here.
I believe.
Vildrimas will just,
Yeah.
with a bored look on his face, will just move past everyone,
The
start
slaughtering
walking
of the
towards the
orcs.
back. I've seen it before.
Yeah.
Montgomery, would you be kind enough after you're done eating to dispose their bodies into the forge? Good boy.
All right.
So
Next stop, town center.
I'll unhitch the horses from these, so that way if someone decides to come back here for whatever reason and run with this stuff, it'll take them a little longer.
Is there anything noticeable, like any shiny looking stuff or potentially magical stuff?
No, but there is at least like 50 weapons in each cart. I mean, we're talking
That's
various
the peasant
spears,
stuff.
bastard swords. It's good enough to sell in the market and equip like an army with,
You shouldn't
At the
take
same
this.
time,
This is theirs.
It's kind of like property of this village, or the coalition rather.
Yeah.
I don't know if we should be.
You should
stealing from
leave
them.
it. They've suffered enough already. We do not need to steal from these people.
So
It didn't really do them good if they got attacked this badly.
Oh, they obviously didn't expect it.
Iris, so you killed the other one. The
Yeah.
effect is not as pronounced. Highly diminished returns. You gain 1 permanent hit point, but the high effect is still there.
I'm gonna pop 2 more lay on hands to top my cat myself off.
She's kind of got a smirking, cackling grin on her face as she wanders out, kind of, I guess, in a euphoric high. Yeah.
So Vesta, you definitely detect evil, in this room now, like a huge pulse of it.
And she wipes the blood off on one of the dead orcs and sheaves it again. Wanders out.
So be it.
Well, all right then. Anything else before you choose to move on, or what's your guys' next plan of action?
more blood for the blood god.
We said
think
town
They're still
center.
melting.
I'm not sure if town center is that critical, because they're just sort of playing around with people.
Yes, that is why we came, though. The people.
Yeah, but they have their food getting stolen too. Now, did they have a bunch of people in the village center already, or they mostly just
Did I
vanished
see a
from
bunch
the
of
thing?
civilians?
There's no one left but orcs.
Okay, yeah, they're just playing with dead bodies. We can take care of them last.
If you wish.
Well,
Yeah, but the problem is that we have to go around the town center to get to the granary anyway, so we may as well sweep.
And I would rather not get attacked from behind, just in case.
All right.
would this fight be quick and quiet enough, I guess, so that we really didn't attract much attention?
Not from the numbers I saw.
So
So, your which fight? The blacksmith fight?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no one sounded the alarm. No one was like really screaming
Okay.
out, like to where it's like too loud. So yeah, but this was far enough away from everything else to where it was okay. You guys are fine. You have the element of surprise again.
so how do we want to handle the town center?
Town center is much more spread out. 2 choke points, of course.
Half from the left, half from the right.
Sure, and if we get swarmed, it's your guys' problem, not mine. Sure.
Indeed.
So is that a river going through this town?
There was a
Yes.
rather large orc in the center, I
The
remember.
two rivers. There's 2 rivers that go here, and they meet in the middle down here, and then they all combine down here. So that's how it flows. If you get inside of it, you got to pass a DC 13, for the reflex test, or you lose your grip on your items and get pushed downstream 40 feet.
All right.
Oh no, not my no weapons.
I'll push from this side.
So how fast can you move in water?
So in water, it's still going to be normal. This is just, waist high. I mean, it should slow you down, but for you guys, it's not going to slow you down. You just got to make sure you pass the reflex save, or else you get knocked down by moving wrong.
All right. Then I want to try and sneak through. Well, how steep are the banks? Are they pretty short too?
Yeah. Yeah, nothing that's going to slow you down there.
All right. Yeah. Then I want to try and sneak through the water across, so I don't have to walk over the bridge.
Everyone got their tokens pasted over to the next map?
Yeah, I'm sure. Yes, sir.
All right. So as you guys come here, the town is lit up. The town center here is lit up, just so you know. All the orcs are pretty much, prancing around, impaling elven bodies through their ass and out their mouth. Their rib cage is spread apart. Their organs are littered all over the place in a gruesome manner. And Grashamitch is just pumping all the orcs up. Speaking Orcish, for those who can understand. We will bring upon them a tide of blood. This is just the beginning. With weapons and food, the other orc tribes will join us.
Can I
That's
can I get 1 square closer so I'm within 40 when we start, or would I need to roll a stealth roll to try that?
So where you guys are at right now is where no stealth check is kind of needed. Any closer, and
Okay.
I would say you need a stealth check. Like, yeah.
Yeah,
That-
I'll roll one then because I want to try and get within 40 feet so I can get in first round.
Vesta
Okay.
looks like she's about to Hulk out. She looks very. Actually, speaking of hulking out,
You said a reflex
Yes,
save to move through the water. So
That's correct. Let me add
I'm,
everybody real quick.
okay. Before we start, I'm going to activate my enlarged person amulet.
Okay, that's fine.
So how do I change that I'm large? Or is
If
that
you
something
if you do that, you'll have to roll stealth because you're huge. You're really big at that point. And
I plan on doing other stuff that would alert them as
and
I'm trying to be stealthy.
and Montgomery would have to roll stealth as well if you're not on him.
I rolled a 12 on my stealth, so I still moved up the square, but however you want to handle that.
Okay. So let me roll their perception for this orc warrior who over here is in search.
Well,
oh,
the party
how
has
good's his
started.
perception? Does he see me? I only got a 29.
So he doesn't see you, but they definitely do notice Zarkyle get a little too close. And over here, Vesta was casting a buff to make herself bigger, so I'm assuming you would fail your stealth as well.
Well, it's also the fact that as she's moving forward, she's going to pull out her war horn with her.
And then, Picky, did you want to cast any spells before the battle? You have about a round as everything's happening.
Yes, I would like to do mage armor on me.
Okay.
Plus 4 to AC.
Yeah, and my buffs are still up since they'll last like a minute or two per level.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that
one of them's 10 minutes per level. I forget which one.
Okay. Well, unfortunately with everything broken the way it is for stealth, you all have to roll for initiative.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Hey.
That's only 14 this time.
What did I roll? Oh, that's the same roll as last time.
I'll take a 17. Do with it.
You can remove a Montgomery because he just goes on my turn.
Okay.
Also, Mel, I just wanted to mention I'm picking Orc as my language that I was holding on to.
You got it.
Yeah, I think I still need to assign a couple of languages actually.
And that's fine. Like, I allowed people to like kind of hold off and see what they wanted to pick up based on what they were seeing.
Yeah, Orcish is definitely something that seems common in this area, so I'd like to know that. Like in general, since we have Orcish slaves as well.
All right, everyone set their initiative. Good. Sort.